In a crime alert, a dog owner is questioning why someone would shoot their dogs and leave them for dead on the side of the road near Crawfordsville. Reporter Noah Chavez spoke with the owner, who says not only were the dogs killed, but their bodies were also surrounded by body parts from a dead deer.
Now, right here is where that Crawfordsville resident says he found his two 18-month-old dogs shot dead with their bodies placed on top of the remains of a dead deer. He says there's no mistaking this was done intentionally.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible to do something like this to a person.
Puff and babies were well known to the area, often wandering the small community. Their owner, Jack, said last week he realized the pair had gone a full day without being seen, which was rare.
Overnight came, still no sign of them. Usually they would come back, and they're just 18-month-old pups.
Eventually, Jack and his girlfriend Priscilla were told that Puff and Baby's bodies were found miles outside of town in an area they would never go. When they were found, their white coats were covered in blood from gunshot wounds.
It was terrible. It was terrible. I was more upset than I was angry at first. My sister put them in sleeping bags so we wouldn't have to see them, and I could see their tails.
And so how are they laid out?
Side by side. Yeah, just as if they were just dragged out of a bed of a truck.
But what was most disturbing to everyone about the scene, the deer legs that appear to have been put around the dogs' necks.
They were laid perfectly on top of them, to where anyone would assume and guess, why are those legs tied to those dogs?
I spoke with neighbors who say the area where the dogs were found is infamous for animals and game being dumped there.
The deer legs were tied together, so it had been from a hanging deer, and they'd thrown the dogs on top of them. At a place that I like to go out to that place. I mean, now I'm never going to be able to go there again.
Lynn County Sheriff's Office is currently investigating while the family waits anxiously for any news on the situation. Crawfordsville is a small community, and there is hope someone or some people know more about the killings than what is being let out.
I don't understand why you had to go dump them somewhere, because you know where their house was. Everybody knows where their house is. I just don't understand it.
In the days since the killing, the family is hopeful for just one person who may know what happened to reach out to them so that they can get some much-needed closure. Near Crawfordsville, I'm Noah Chavez reporting.